part of where we're losing is we're losing in education. That's where we're losing. And we have and so it's ironic that you're talking about college campuses, which is supposed to be the hub of higher education, and yet we're losing. And we're not just losing, we're getting our asses kicked. Somehow it's possible that by teaching patriotism and love of the United States and our country, you're somehow a racist, or you're somehow excusing any of the mistakes that we as a country have made along the way. And that's just not true. Right? We're the greatest country in the world with lots of flaws and lots of historical errors. Much of my family would still be alive today and would not have died in the Holocaust if ship after ship after ship weren't turned around in the late 1800s, early 1900s, as Jews were fleeing Eastern and Western Europe, knowing that something bad was about to happen. But those Jews that were leaving, they weren't wealthy, they weren't educated, they may not, okay, and this country didn't accept them. That was what the immigration policies said. That was a mistake. That doesn't mean I don't love this country. My grandfather was one of the ones that were able to get out as he was an 11-year-old boy, and he brought his 3 younger siblings. But much of his family couldn't afford to make this long trip and died in the Holocaust. And so, but we can't teach that in schools. We're not allowed to teach it, patriotism, or we're not even allowed to teach the Holocaust. Let me tell you something, the state of Alabama, we have Holocaust education in junior highs. And it is a wonderful, wonderful program in every single state of this country. And if you want, if people are listening to me and they're in education, you want a project, make that your project. Make your state invest in Holocaust education in the middle schools and the junior high schools at a time when those kids can handle it and understand it and teach it. Now, there are going to be kickbacks. There will be some parents that'll say, I don't want my son or my daughter subject to seeing some of those atrocities. And you know what? I guess that's their right, and that's fine. To teach them something else on that particular day. But don't not teach it because it makes people uncomfortable. And so where are we losing on college campuses? It's not just about protecting Jewish students. It's about teaching the truth. It's about teaching history, American history, world history. And we're afraid to do it.